Hi everyone. Welcome back. This is
Don't Overthink It.
presented by Taylor.
And Kathy.
Okay, so this week, you know what? This is an exciting week. This is
Yeah.
a super, super cool week because Love Island is back.
Yeah.
And if you know us,
We love Love Island.
we love Love Island. Like any
Yeah.
Love Island, we started out with UK
Mm-hmm.
and then USA
Kind of took over, I feel.
took over for sure.
Personally, right?
Yeah. Okay. It's only been a week. We're still on the first week.
Yeah.
So it's been, I guess let's get into, okay. First of all, who's your favorite?
My favorite. Okay. My favorite is Shelly.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I can have a second favorite yet.
I know, me too, right?
Yeah.
I agree. Shelly's my favorite too.
Love Shelly.
She's just real. Like she's real. She has a good personality. She knows how to like have conversation.
Yeah.
And not be it like some of the things that she says or all the things that she say doesn't seem like a script or like she's trying hard. Like you can just tell like this is her personality and this is just who she is, and she's just like being herself, or she's just not overthinking everything that's going on. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Like she's real. Like she's being normal, I feel.
Yeah. And not all the girls can say that, I feel.
Yeah.
Especially Huda.
Oh my gosh.
Bella.
Oh my gosh. I can't. Okay.
Okay.
No shade.
Okay.
She's a gorgeous
beautiful
down.
girl.
Yeah. She's so pretty, but just the way she talks.
I know, the way she talks is god awful.
It's so
and that's
bad.
the only reason why I was like, get off my screen.
No, low key.
But then like seeing her leave last night, I was like, oh, like she was let on a little bit, I feel personally.
I agree, 100%.
I think she was let on, but any smart person would know that he was not down for the get down with her.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so, but again, she's like a little bit of a ditz, I feel, in like the slightest sense.
Yeah.
Not so much like Amaya.
Oh my god.
But yeah.
She's also another way too pretty to be acting like this type of girl too. Like, why do you say that? Like, what do you mean? Like, my hands aren't the only things that can clap or whatever she said. I'm like, what are you that came out of like nowhere too.
I laugh when things are funny.
I laugh when things are funny. I laugh when things I'm like
okay.
Laugh, girl. It's okay. Yeah. Like people laugh too.
Yeah, she's just a little bit like not all there, like you said.
No, yeah, she's not. And I'm like,
so yeah, I'm
Ace.
I'm not moved. I know Ace picking her is insane.
Insane.
The entire like speech she had at the recoupling last night, I was like, okay, he wants to get to know her more. He wants to laugh with her, like all this shit. And I'm like, okay. Like you just had a really fun moment with Shelly. I feel like that conversation was really cute, where she was just like, oh, I can sing, and then she just started singing, and then he was like, oh, but. Yeah, I was like, it was giving that they were going to get recoupled together. Why wouldn't you?
Exactly.
Like, in what world are you picking Amaya over Shelly? Both beautiful girls. Shelly, though?
Like, she has the looks and the personality.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And it's agree. Like Ace. And he's the type of guy that's like, I know you want that. Like, I know you want a girl with personality and looks.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't take me for the type of guy that is just for looks. Like I feel like he's a little bit more realer than that, you know, and has more depth to him than just that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Even though he is young, so like it's expected from somebody his age, but he just seems a little bit more grown for his age, which I had a conspiracy. I had a little bit of not a conspiracy, but I can also pick up on the type of guy he is. And just from the beginning when he was like, oh, I don't want to, you know, be locked down. I want to explore my options. I do think he chose Amaya because Amaya is the easy option. Okay. I think that if he did choose Shelly, he knew he would have to be locked in. Not he knew he would be locked in, but if he wasn't locked in, it would look bad on his part. First, he would probably be hurting Shelly. Two, which it probably did hurt her that he didn't choose her, but as soon as you pick somebody that's like, okay, now they're going to feel like I can get my feelings involved here because he picked me. We're on mutual whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like he's trying to keep her arm's length because he's not ready to lock in yet and doesn't want to, you know.
If I was Shelly, though, I'm not entertaining it anymore.
No.
Like, you had your chance.
Exactly.
You had your fucking chance. And, like, Shelly, I feel like she's, like, still kind of, like, rational a little bit. Like, I don't think she's, like, Coda, where she's like, oh, if you're coupled up with me, you're not exploring anything else. Like, you're locked the fuck in. I think Shelly is a little bit more, again, rational, where she would probably get to know a few people, and he would be able to as well. So it's like, what made you think that picking Amaya was like the easy option? Easier, yes, but like, you could have done what you're trying to do with Shelly just in a respectful manner.
Exactly.
Now you're probably gonna do it with Amaya, but not in a respectful manner. You're just gonna like fuck around because you're not even interested in the girl.
No.
You know?
Exactly.
I
know.
Okay.
But I do feel like Shelly would catch feelings a little bit.
Yeah.
If she was picked.
A little bit, yeah. I do think so. I agree too.
I think she'd be cool about it if he did want to get to know, but I think it would be like, damn.
I feel though, like, yeah, I agree, but I also feel, I would hope for her, since being such a fucking beautiful girl, like, she's literally stunning, I would hope that she would explore each option that comes in.
Yeah.
Like any bombshell. Because, like, at the end of the day, like, yes, you might find this guy attractive, but he is 22.
Exactly.
So I wouldn't put all my eggs in one basket. I would put, like, a couple eggs in there and, like, get to know him. And, like, yes, I'm coupled up with him. Period. Fun. But that doesn't mean I can't get to know my other options who are closer to my age.
Exactly. They need to put more guys in here. I'm like, these guys are cute, but it's giving, like, little boys a little bit.
Yeah, I agree.
We need more men. We need...
Yeah, like men. Yeah. Like... men,
like Miguel vibes, even Kenny was like little boy vibes a little bit, but he looked grown.
Yeah,
I feel like these guys look, except for Jeremiah looks grown, but I feel like these guys look a little young, and I'm like, no, we need some real men in this villa that's gonna assert themselves. Yeah, because I also seen that Shelly isn't. I sent it to you this morning, where she was saying that Shelly isn't applying pressure and he's not applying pressure, so it's like they're kind of like playing like tug of war, not tug of war, but like they're playing tag or cat and mice type thing. Yeah. And it's like they were saying that's also why he didn't choose Shelly, because he didn't know. Which I'm like, yes, you do know,
right?
Like, you're a grown man. And someone in the comments was like, no, Shelly isn't applying pressure. But being said, a real man would still like pursue that and go after that and like make sure. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think he's not applying the pressure because he knows that if he applies this pressure, he's going to be locked down. I think he sees Shelly as that, like, okay, I'm probably going to be locked down with this girl. I think he's like, I really do think that. Like, I think, you know what I mean?
That actually kind of pisses me off, though. Like,
I know. I think he's just not ready for that.
Why wouldn't you want to be locked down with her? That's so insane. But I get it.
He's that type to, like, want to make sure he gets that full experience, you know how they say.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's just so annoying. So I really want someone to come in for Shelly real bad.
I agree. I at this point I kind of lost hope with him. Yeah. So I'm like, what's next?
Yeah.
Can we talk about Jeremiah?
Oh my. Okay, what do you think?
Okay, so find this book.
He's so handsome.
So fine. But I feel like a lot of people, including myself, are reading through his bullshit.
Yeah.
I think the second he steps into Casa Amor, he's gone. He's gone. He's not
probably gone.
Yeah, he's not waiting for her to.
He's already gone, I feel, and
yeah,
you can already see it when she was like, oh, whatever. He was like, I thought you already liked me. She's like, I realized that I do like. He was like, what are you talking about?
I would be so annoyed at her. That conversation there where she's like, and then did you see how she was doing this and how, like, and he's just like he's just sitting there like, whoa, this girl is like fucking crazy actually. Yeah. Like, she's like spiraling in front of him, and it's like, go ahead and spiral, girl. to anyone, to your girls.
Right.
But to spiral to this guy that you've known for 4 days is like...
She's stressing me out.
I'm like, girl, you need to shut up, actually. Like, your insecurities are showing bad.
Really, really
Show
bad.
that to your girls. Why are you showing that to him? Like...
It makes no sense
like,
at all.
you don't even know him like that. And, like... guys, I feel like, personally, that on top of, like, him not even entirely knowing if he wants this kid or being, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I would have probably been like, all right, like, I'm out.
Right. As soon as she said, oh, kid, anything, now it just switched. Now he's in it just to win. If he stays in this couple, it's just to win.
The fact that he said that too, and he was like, well, when we win, or she was like, I'm not even thinking like that.
Like, you're like, a scammer. You're the worst scammer. Why would you just give out your whole plan like that?
Yeah.
Or give out your whole, like, your motives.
Yeah. Like, no one else is talking about winning. Like, and you said that on the 3rd episode. Like, oh, fuck.
That's insane.
That's actually so crazy.
3rd episode?
Yeah. Like, dude, what the fuck?
So we know why you came here.
Not to find love.
Not to find love. Like, we know your game plan now.
We, like, not vote for them. No.
Huda's already pissing me off way too much.
She is too. She like, honestly is. Like,
the way she treated the bombshell. Like, oh, she's messy. She's messy. I can already tell. I don't like her. She's going to be messy. Like, she's been here 5 seconds. Hasn't even said a word.
Like, dude, what? Obviously, she's going to, like, get to know the guys. They're going to, like, what?
Exactly.
Like, I'm so confused. Like, you guys had just met. And she's like, well, we're like mom and dad. Shut up. Who the fuck is calling you mom and dad?
Who said that? Like, she verbally said that out her mouth one time. And now everybody's calling her that. And she said it to Jeremiah. I'm like, babe.
Mom and dad is crazy.
Mom and dad is literally crazy. And then when Amaya was like, oh, no, I don't want your man. She's like, this is a sisterhood.
Yeah.
Oh, now it's a sisterhood.
Now it's a sisterhood. She's like, oh, I'm sorry about last night. Before. Yeah. Like, what the fuck? And, oh, that was so funny where she was like, to Sierra, she was like, I'm a mom.
Oh,
and Sierra's
that
like,
cringed me. She's like, what did she say?
Amazing.
She was like, nice.
Yeah.
What did she say? That was the funny.
She said amazing, I think.
Oh, she said amazing?
Well, that's what TikTok said. I don't remember.
She was so nonchalant.
Yeah, she was like amazing. But then she started crying, so she covered it up.
Yeah. But that was just so not awkward, but just so weird for her to even bring that up in the moment.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean?
Like, you need to just, like, stop holding off on that. Like, it's not a secret. It shouldn't be a secret.
Right? I don't understand.
Like, I feel like, in a sense, like, in the beginning, I almost was like, okay, I'm seeing what she's seeing. Like, I understand why you want to kind of hold that off a little bit. But, like, as times progress, now I'm like, okay, actually, I don't see that side of things. No. Like, why would you hold that back? Like,
it doesn't make any sense.
That is part of your entire being. Like, that doesn't make any sense to hold that off.
Imagine a guy did that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I would be out the fucking door.
Imagine you're, like, thinking you're, like, locked in and, like, oh, granted, it's 3 days, but locked down how they were locked in. And then he just comes out the gate like, oh, and I have a daughter.
Yeah.
Wait, like, that should have been in the first conversation.
Yeah. And she was like, I want him to fall in love with me and then my mom's side.
Like, what?
That is the same person, babes. Like,
exactly. That's so manipulative, I feel.
That is. That really is. Like,
what are you talking about?
Don't hold that back.
Don't hold that back. Because it's like, things like that, that's a deal breaker for a lot of people. Mm-hmm. So, and you know that's a deal breaker because that's why you're trying to hold it off. Right. So, like, if you know that's a deal breaker, let people know, like, so they can know if they want to deal break. You know what I mean? Right. Like, that's, no. Yeah. Kids is not something to just play with and be like, oh, yeah, like, he should like me for me and not my kid. Yes, he should. Or not me not because of my kid, but you should like me for me and not because, or not like me because I have a kid. Mm-hmm. But the fact that you have a kid, like, now if you're in a relationship and things get serious, now you have a kid. Not you have a kid like that, but, like, you're a stepdad. You're going to have some type of responsibility when you're out with the kid and her. You know what I mean? Right. You're not just, like, whatever. And she's going to expect that from you, 100%, to be a responsible, like, man around her kid and like be whatever. She's gonna look at you like if you're out at Disneyland and some shit goes down, she's gonna look at you like, you know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna do for me and my daughter? Like, you better protect us, type thing. You know what I mean? Even though she would go into mom mode and like protect her kid, but she's definitely gonna look at you
like you're stepping up to the plate.
Exactly. Like, that's a response. That's not something to play with. Like, some people are not ready for that. Some people aren't mentally ready. He's not mentally ready. You can tell. He's a kid. Yeah. He literally acts like a kid.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. And I feel like he's like really keeping his like cards close to his chest in the sense that like you are a scammer. Like I feel like he's not gonna really like reveal his motives at all. But Casa is not gonna spare him. I feel like that's going to bring out that side of him. 100%. There's no way he's gonna be able to get out of that. And if he does, he's just doing it for the money.
100%.
And they're gonna break up like not long after if they win.
Oh yeah. And that's gonna be bad.
That's gonna be so bad.
It's gonna be so bad for her.
It's gonna be like the biggest crash, how I feel.
I'll be like, oh, girly.
How do you feel about Sierra?
I don't feel about Sierra.
Okay.
What do you feel about Sierra?
Nothing crazy. No, nothing crazy. I think there was like the slightest bit of annoyance for me a little bit, but no, actually, I don't know. Maybe she's cool.
I think she is cool. I think the 2-strand braids is.
I know, I'm over it.
It pisses me off so bad.
I'm over it. Yeah.
Let's try something else and let's leave that hairstyle alone. I can't stand the 2-strand braids in the front.
Mhm.
But what's her name? Hannah. I like Hannah.
Same.
I like her. I think she's a cute girl.
Me too.
She's freaked the fuck out, which is really funny. And it's not even like she's like trying, like because Amaya, she's like different because I feel like Amaya is like also freaked the fuck out. But Amaya, I feel like she brings it up. I feel like the other guys like bring up like I feel like, I don't know, like Austin, he brought it up first and then she was like, oh yeah, like then she went into the conversation. I'm like, she's a real freak, you could tell. I'm like, that's one of those like ditzy type like. I'm like, no, I love you, girl. You're cute. You know?
Her and the British guy.
Charlie.
Yeah.
Although I don't care for Charlie.
I don't care for him either. He gives nothing. The fact that he was moping around.
Yes.
And, like, because he couldn't find his person in the villa. Shut up.
On, like, day 2.
Like, dude, then go try harder.
Talk about, I'm not going to quit. What? Like, it's day 2. Like, there's more people coming. This is, like, not, like, you've been in here for, like, weeks.
Right. And I feel like he'd even, like, attempt to talk to people.
Right.
The girls are already there. I feel like he didn't.
Exactly.
Who else? I feel like Taylor, right? Taylor and Alondra.
Oh, I forgot about them. Taylor is funny, although I can't stand the way he talks. Taylor is funny, but I don't really like him that much.
Me neither. So yeah, when I saw him like in the beginning, like when they did the preview, I was like, it's like, fuck.
I like skip past their conversations low key.
I'm not moved.
And then their conversation where they're like talking about like, oh, like the way they talk about their relationship pisses me off too.
And she said it herself though, because she was like, they were talking about others, right? And then she was like, this conversation made me realize, I don't know if she said it in like one of the confessionals or whatever the fuck it was. I don't know what it was, but she said that it made her realize that they don't talk much about themselves, but rather about others.
Yeah.
And again, I'm seeing them as like, they're not gonna be together romantically. No, she's just waiting for the one.
Exactly. And then like Taylor's not even applying any pressure to her at all.
Zero. And I'm like, I don't know if he just doesn't know how to flirt or what it is.
I don't know.
But he's a funny guy.
He is funny.
But that's about it.
Each other, yeah. I need someone to come in for her and like really apply some pressure.
Like she needs a man.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Mm-hmm.
She does. Mm-hmm. That's what she gives. Like this is like some little boy she's like talking to, and I'm like, no, please God, no. But I do like them separately. Together I can't stand.
Yeah,
I can't do it. It's just so awkward listening to their conversations. I'm like, what are y'all talking about? And y'all are supposed to be a couple right now. I'm like, just admit that you guys are friends so we can enjoy the friend conversation, not like this awkward, like trying to connect, but not connecting in the slightest.
Yeah, he was like, I like that this isn't just physical, it's like a friendship. And she was like, oh, yeah, so that like, I like how it, no, so he said that. And then she was like, yeah, like a friendship before the physical. But he had just said that it's physical and a friendship. So it's like, sir, what in this is physical?
Right.
She knows it. You apparently don't. We know it.
Yeah.
This is not physical in the slightest.
At all.
Like, this is purely friendship.
Apply some pressure, sir. Seriously. Like, stop playing.
Yeah.
Like, this is like little kid shit.
Yeah. This is not going to work out for me.
Mm-mm. Speaking of physical, Huda and what's his name?
Jeremiah?
Yeah, Jeremiah. What? Why are y'all in the shower?
I saw, like, what the fuck?
Why are y'all in the shower? Get out the fucking shower.
Yeah.
Together. Y'all are dead crazy.
Yeah.
Y'all are dead fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm still not falling for it.
In the shower, it was crazy. I was like, am I seeing this correctly? And then I had to go back and I was like, am I actually seeing you guys in the shower together right now on day 4? Like, whoa.
Even Ace had to tell her, like, you realize you're talking like this on day 4. And she's like, you realize I don't care. Like, you should. You
really should.
Like, tread lightly, girly pop, because in this villa, shit flips sides. Okay.
Yeah.
Shit flips upside down.
Yeah, like this.
Like that. Like, so don't get too comfortable and don't get your feelings too invested.
Oh, like, she's gonna get hurt. She's gonna get hurt. She's like, she was like, if people came up to me, like, then I'd like be down for the conversation. No, you wouldn't.
No, you would not.
And 2, the way you act. No one wants to come up to you.
No.
No one wants to do that.
You act a little bit too cray, girl. It's a bit too much.
I wonder what his sign is because, like, Jeremiah? He seems so tactical. What is he? Like, I think he's a Taurus. A plan. Okay.
Yeah.
He has a fucking plan right now. Like,
for sure.
He's gonna leave her the first chance he gets, but he's just being strategic about it, I feel.
He definitely is. I'm like, I wonder why. Maybe because it's Amaya that he didn't go, because she doesn't have good conversation. Like, he's like, I can't even fake this.
Yeah. And exactly. And then even when she like walked away, he was like, hell no. Yeah. I was like, okay.
Like, damn. Like, bring another girl in, please.
Bring another girl, let's try again.
Some substance, please.
Yeah.
Like, we need that because he needs to jump on someone else. But obviously, he needs to go the fuck home, honestly, because you're not winning this. Yeah. Nobody's voting for you because we can see through your shit. There's also, like, real bad, like, Huda fans, though, on TikTok that, like, defend her down. That's crazy. And I'm like, I can get it. You guys are, like, crazy Looney Tunes, but you can't be crazy Looney Tunes on Love Island. Because I'm one of them. I already know. Like, I'd probably internally be going the fuck crazy. I'd be in those confessionals, like, crashing the fuck out.
Yeah.
Crashing the fuck out in front of his face and around other people. Maybe it's, like, the girl next to me. But, or, like, my friend in there. But, like, acting like that is
so corny.
She's so corny.
Oh,
my God, that.
Like, shut up. She's so annoying.
This is bad for you, girl. This is real bad for you.
Yeah.
This is real bad. I'm like, I don't.
She's like, and you weren't kissing her. I saw that you weren't kissing her, but she kept on trying to kiss you. And he's just like,
she's like, I'm not even mad at Jeremiah. I'm not even mad at him. It's just that girl, that bitch. She's messy. Like, oh, you're here in the Lulu town for sure. Yeah. Like, you're gone. She's a goner already. Which, like, that's that, like, anxious attachment style. Where it's, like, as soon as someone, like, she doesn't even know him. She doesn't even know him. As soon as someone gives you that, like, a little bit of attention, you're, like, and you like attach yourself, and now like it's like this huge big thing, when it's like, babe, you've known him for like a couple of days. This is not this huge big thing. Like, slow it down.
Yeah. And obviously we don't see like all their conversations. True. But from what we've seen, I feel like they don't have much substance to them.
They don't.
They're not talking much. They're not talking about like deep shit, I feel.
Their conversations are like awkward a bit to me, I feel. The ones that we've seen. Yeah. And she's like, where are mom and dad? And he's like, haha. Like
he's not moved.
Not moved at all. Should we look what time it is?
I put a 36-minute alarm. Okay, we have 10 minutes left of it. It's 1:37.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm not here for it. Mm-mm. I'm not. Who else is there?
Bella and Sierra and Nick. What did you think? Did you think he was gonna pick Bella?
Did I think he was gonna pick Bella? I had a sliver of thought of it, which he was really weird. The only reason I think that I thought he was going to is because he was like, I wanted to be your first kiss, like, and I was like, okay, like, what if he's like into that like innocence, like, right, and he wants to be the one to like break that for her, which is such a weird thing to think, actually.
That is weird.
But there wasn't really substance to their relationship either, so that's why I was like, okay, like Sierra, she's applying pressure down, like,
yeah, she is.
She really was, like, that photo booth scene, I was like, oh, period. But you know, I don't know.
I thought he was gonna pick Bella, but I think it's just hard to have a conversation with her.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's like,
the way she talked is just like
so bad.
Yeah, like she's like, oh, I don't know, like, it's like, or what even are you doing?
She just over explains herself sometimes too. Yeah, and I'm like, it's not like, obviously she's not going off a script, but like it's like she's going off a script. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like when he was like, oh, like that's who you are. Like when she was like, oh, I'm a cutoff queen, and she was like, oh well, like, and she went into this whole like spiel about how guys like treated her bad. I'm like, why are you talking like? This is not the time to even talk about that. Like, this was like a one-word answer. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you didn't have to over-explain yourself. Or when she was talking to, what's her name? I forgot where it was. I think it might have been Shelly. Or, no, I think it was Huda. And she was like, I want to shine. Like, I need to, like, I'm like, this just sounds so, like you got this from somewhere else. Like, this is like, I've heard someone else say this word for word. And I'm not saying that she's trying to copy. And, like, I obviously, like, she feels that type of way. But this just feels like she doesn't have, like, a mind of her own. And she's, like, saying things. Yeah. You know what I mean? Script, yeah. Like, she doesn't know. I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say. But it just feels like she got it from somewhere else. And she felt that, like, oh, yeah. You know what I mean? And then, yeah, that she just word for word says exactly what someone else says.
Like a quote.
Yeah, like a quote.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like she doesn't know how to paraphrase it type.
You know one thing about Nick, though? I feel like he's like a horny 14-year-old boy.
Yeah.
And that makes me think that him and Sierra might not last.
No, I don't think
but so. I think that she does like him. But any other girl that walks in there and shows some pressure on him, he's going to go explore that. And it's going to be a continuous pattern. He's going to continuously go explore other options.
100%.
And Sierra is just kind of going to be like there. You know what I mean?
I agree.
I'd hope that she kind of sees that. Because I feel like he does come off like that a little bit. Like, yeah. I don't think that he's
the way that she's applying pressure to him. Yeah. She has to see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. That, like, okay, don't get too cozy. Like, next bombshell that comes in the door, she needs to be on that heavy.
Yeah. And I guess we'll see. Because today is, what's today?
Monday.
Monday. There's no episode tonight.
Right? That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't believe there is. So today is Monday. No episode tonight. So tomorrow is Tuesday. So Tuesday's episode, she is confronting him over the kiss with Bella -A.
Yeah.
And we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
I feel like he's gonna be like, I don't
right.
see a problem with that.
Right. Like he's I hate men that are like that. I
still went and chose you after.
Exactly. Men are like, they're just so stupid. They're gonna act so dumb and just make you seem like you're just like crazy or like doing too much. And they're gonna act so nonchalant when it's like, bitch, you know what you're doing.
Yeah. Exactly.
Even Ace said, like, dude, you're like, you need to just pick fast because you're gonna
lose it. You're gonna lose them.
Yeah, you're moving kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And that's why I also feel like that's why he didn't, like I said, that's why he's not picking Shelly. Like, he knows he can't move crazy. You know what I mean? If he's with Shelly, he's not gonna be able to move how he wants to move. Yeah. Or like whatever, because there's no depth there, but there's a little bit of depth there because they knew each other. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
exactly, they know each other outside of this.
Yeah,
I agree.
I don't know. It's gonna be interesting this season for sure. I'm excited to see more of Shelly. Of course, I love her on my screen.
So pretty.
She's so pretty.
She's literally like a freaking like fairy. I feel. Yeah.
She looks like that one girl off of Avatar, the blue Avatar movie, the second one. She looks exactly like Halle, but yeah. You gotta watch that movie. She looks exactly like that girl.
I think I know who you're talking about, but I can't put a name to her.
But it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I'm super excited.
I'm excited to see more of Huda and
Jeremiah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just to see like that, like not that we're preying on their downfall, but like to see that downfall.
Yeah. Especially because she was like, y'all need to get a real man. That was such, which I know her intentions weren't that bad there, but it's just like, girl, pipe down.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, you don't know him. You haven't, in that moment, she didn't even tell him that she had a kid. I'm like, you can't speak on something that you're not even being truthful about. Like, he doesn't even know the full you for you to even be like, this is a real man. And he's not gonna sway. He's loyal.
Like, girl.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not
and
convinced.
Ace is probably excited too to see how this is gonna play out.
I know, he's like, I saw like this TikTok that was like all the moments of Ace like making a side eye at Jeremiah.
Wait, I want to see that.
I need to send it to you. But he's just like, everyone was like, oh, like this man is like waiting for his downfall. Like he knows what this man's intentions are.
Yeah.
It's like, oh. And then if you were like, light skin on light skin violence.
Damn. Which I almost feel like Ace feels a little bit like, I don't know, by Jeremiah.
I don't think he's moved by him.
You think so? I don't know.
Why? What do you think?
I don't know. Because it was like that from day one. He did not like Jeremiah.
Exactly.
I picked up on it from day one that he did not like Jeremiah. I'm like,
yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I feel like he's not like, he's like, I don't trust this guy type shit. Like,
no, not at all.
Yeah, I don't know. Jeremiah's just a little weird to me.
He's very weird. Yeah. Like, he's not real. Yeah. He's not at all. Like, you can tell this is not
he's
even
just a pretty face.
Yeah, exactly. Real pretty face.
Real pretty.
Really pretty face.
Yeah.
Like, if he was genuine, if he was just one of those, like, nerdy guys that, like, falls for girls super easy, I would be like, I would fall. I would definitely fall for that shit because he's, like, really nice to look at. But it's like, even I can pick up through the screen, like, you're not being for real.
I feel like what we need is, like, a cutesy, like, not innocent, but, like, a cutesy girl for him. Because I feel like Huda kind of just shuts him up a little bit. Like, she's the one to speak. She's, like, the
dominant one?
Yeah, she's the dominant one in the relationship, I feel, in a sense. She's the dominant one in the relationship, so I feel like he kind of just, like, lets it slide. He just kind of sits back.
Yeah.
but I don't think that's what he needs.
No.
It's not a bad thing to have, like, the woman be, like, the dominant one in the relationship and, like, or like, I'm saying, like, what is it fucking called? Yapper.
Yapper.
She's the yapper. He just stays there and silently. I don't think that's a bad thing. But in this situation, when she's, like, a negative yapper, I feel like he should say something and he doesn't. He just lets her talk her shit.
Right.
And so it's like, that's not going to be good for you two. Like, you need someone that's more, not reserved, but just not so negative. Yeah. I feel.
And more secure in themselves.
Yeah.
Like, she's, like, so insecure.
She is.
And it's, like, it just radiates off of her as well. Like you said, he needs someone that's, like, more, like, laid back, quiet, and just, like, whatever, and, like, sure of themselves. Like, you know what I mean? Like, even, like, Hannah, I feel like, is also, not saying that for him, but she's like cutesy and whatever, and she's, like, confident. She's like, oh, I like guys that, like, the more a guy likes me, I start to like them. Like, something like that, where it's like, you know your worth, and, like, oh, you like me. Okay. Stop. Okay, like, so she doesn't seem insecure. She seems like she knows herself. She loves herself. She's like, I want a male version of me. Something like that. But she's still, like, cutesy and, like, whatever. Yeah. You know? Yeah. Someone like that we need in here.
I know. I'm excited, though. I'm really excited. Like, this is going to be
such...
I don't know if it's going to be such a good season, but it's going to be a good season, I feel. I'm actually super excited. It's going to give us drama, yeah. Like, we already have it. We're only in, like, episode 5. Yeah. So, like, this is going to be really good. I'm really excited.
I'm excited for them to loosen up a bit. Yeah. Like, Ace is loosen. I think that's his personality, though, is to loosen up. Shelly seems like she's being real. She's being herself. I feel like the other people just need to, like, I feel like they all have, like, a little bit of, like, a, you know, like, cameras are around type thing. Yeah. It feels that way. I'm like, you guys just need to, let's adjust. Let's, you know, get in the groove of things and, like, yeah. You know?
Just go with the flow.
Go with the flow.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah. Join us again next week for another episode.
Yes.
Okay.
Tell us what you think about the episodes.
Yeah. Tell us what you think. Who is your favorite person? Who is your favorite couple? Yes. And what you expect for what's to come.
Exactly. Okay. All right. See you guys. Bye.